Hey, this is Josh from Unit 6 and you're watching the Kerrang podcast.
Hello everyone, I'm here at the lovely Gibson Rooms with Josh from Unit 6. Josh, how are you doing?
Good man, how you been?
Brilliant. So you've been away for a bit. You've been on a nice long holiday in America?
I wouldn't call it a holiday. It was pretty intense. We went straight from European festival cycle into Southeast Asia, like Kuala Lumpur, Philippines, Singapore, Australia, straight from that into America. Got home November 4th and I went straight away with my dad to Corsica to see my auntie and grandmother who I haven't seen for about 8 years. So it's been non-stop, and I go out to Los Angeles tomorrow, next Sunday. So I've had like 5 nights in my bed at home.
That does sound like a holiday to me.
It was sort of a holiday, but America was just very intense because we was like, we had a room to breathe has been sort of kind of kicking off at radio over there, so we were doing lots of TV and radio sessions in the morning, and then like loads of press out the day, and then a sound check, and then a meet and greet thing, and then more radio stuff, and then the show. By the end of the day, like we were on tour with Young Guns as well. Like they, A, are some of the best human beings of all time, but B, they love an ale or 30, yeah. And so most nights you'd be staying out till 4 in the morning and be like, I should be doing this, I should be doing this. I'm up in 3 hours to do TV, and you're just like, whatever. So by the end of it, I was a broken man. I think we all were.
So what was it like doing the Southeast Asian, like going to Kuala Lumpur and places like that?
Yeah, it's incredible, man. We've never been to those parts of the world before, and you know, we headlined a festival in the Philippines with a bunch of other bands like the U's and T-Rex and stuff, and that was incredible. Like really incredible country. Like we had our first ever police escort.
Nice.
From the airport, and we were literally landed in Manila, and we went straight from the airport to a press conference, and I was just like, oh, so just be a few journalists in a room and whatever. It's like 2,000 people in a shopping centre with armed guards, and we're on stage with like these microphones, just doing these questions. It was sort of strange because obviously these people, these Unity fans haven't seen us before, so they were very excited, and we were so not with it, like we were so out of it, we were just like, whoa, what's going on? I remember being in the car on the way to the hotel, just being like, did that happen? Or we were still really messed up on jet lag or whatever. But that was great. Kuala Lumpur, I managed to sprain my ankle on stage and spent like the next 5 or 6 days in Singapore and Australia and in a wheelchair and crutches and doing shows and like hopping around, which was a bit interesting. But you know, we've never played Singapore before, and like I've never played a show like that in my life in terms of crowd reception. So I think I guess that's what happens when you never visit somewhere and they've heard 4 of your records, and then you get there, it's pandemonium. So it was really great, and culturally it was a beautiful place to be and to experience, and obviously Australia was, as usual, the nuts. So yeah.
Okay, well, talking of all-time low tour, you're doing that. Exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. You know, I think when Ryan, actually I was speaking to all of them about it, and when we were talking about trying to make the tour happen, we wanted to bring the Spring Fever tour that we did in America to England, because we felt that would be like the ultimate tour for any of those fans of those bands. They'd be like, we've got to be there, sort of thing. And scheduling just didn't work out, and then us and All Time Low were like, you know, we've got to do this tour because it's the kind of tour that fans in the UK don't necessarily get enough of. In America, there's always these great package tours going out where people are really getting not just one band they love and a bunch of supports they've heard of, they're getting, you know, 2 or 3 acts they really care about and they're really passionate about. So the fact that us and All Time Low managed to work it out was great, and I think it's a really, really great tour to be taken out for fans of both of our bands, and I'm just really excited to do it. And obviously to be closing the shows and be playing arenas is sort of something we've always dreamed of, so it's going to be a massive thing.
Are you shitting yourself?
Am I shitting myself? Yes and no. Yes, because I think that we've done even on the last tour in April, we did a few arenas on that tour, and we've obviously done Wembley and stuff before. But this is different because it is an arena tour, and we're coming up with these crazy ideas of the show that we want to put on, and trying to figure out how we can do it, because some of the stuff we want to do is just logistically not possible.
Yeah.
But But no, we're kind of shitting ourselves in the sense that we want to do the best show that we can possibly put on at that moment in time. But at the same time, it's like, I know this is the right time for you to be doing this, and I think that, you know, that it will be our 10th year in February of being in the band. Well, it will be 10 years in October, but it will be our 10th years as an annual thing. So for us to sort of be doing arenas at that point is sort of poetic in a sense that, you know, there's a lot of people who probably weren't expecting to see Yumi at 6, being a band, let alone playing arenas. So it's a great testament to our fan base that they've stuck with us and it's grown in the way it has, and they've always come out, and so we owe it to them to make sure we put on a great show, which we will, because we're going to try very hard.
And finally then, Christmas is coming up.
Yeah.
Is everybody going to be getting a copy of Cavalier Youth in their stocking?
It's up to them. If they want to buy it, they can.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
Yeah, Santa Franceschi is clocking off this year, but yeah, I think it'll be. I think Cavalier Youth has had a great run of it this year. And it will go into next year, hopefully. And I personally won't be asking for it on my Christmas list because I've already got a few copies. But yeah, it's always, especially for us lot at Christmas, we always just sort of look back at the year and reflect. And I know that this year will be an interesting reflective session for all of us internally. So it's been a big one.
Cool. And what do you want for Christmas, if not your own album?
What do I want for Christmas? World peace, man. No, I don't know.
Don't say no, that's a really nice thing.
Well, yeah, it just sounds so bono, doesn't it, really? I don't know, I'd like everybody that I care about to fulfill whatever they want to fulfill, whether it be professionally or, you know, in terms of life, for them to get some nice breaks, but I'd like some peace and quiet for a few weeks at home with my family.
World peace and quiet.
World peace and quiet with my family and my girlfriend, that'd be nice. But to be honest, I have everything I could want in terms of what I thought I would have at this age. So I'd rather see people around me be happy and enjoy themselves. So.